Did you see that clip, by the way, of Maresca getting totally stumped by a question? It was an amazing press conference at the Club World Cup where Maresca was talking about like the amount of games that Chelsea have had to play, and he was like, we played 60 games last year. It's ridiculous. The Brazilian teams haven't played anything like that. And the fellow went, "Oh, Fluminense, who you're playing on a week, they played 70 games," and he literally did what I did to Neve on the overlap. He just went like this.
They play a lot over there, loads of different
their
competitions.
Season's on now, isn't it?
Yeah, they have loads of different competitions.
Well, let's talk about the Club World Cup while we're talking about it. We're obviously at the semi-final stage of the competition. If you're listening to this, obviously Chelsea have been knocked out by Fluminense.
That's not true. No, we've made it into the final.
As we don't know the result of that game at the moment, but we've got two great games coming up. Chelsea, Fluminense, PSG, Real Madrid. The Real Madrid game in the last round was class, wasn't it? And PSG did really well as well. Whoa, I just sound like Jonathan Ross then.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? But yeah, less so for you, Boo, but looking forward to it, Rory?
Yeah, as we get into this stage, I mean, we've been so lucky with the draw that it feels like we have to win it. Or certainly you have to get to the final. Like, we got so lucky. This is when you know your luck's in. It's like the Gareth Southgate pathway. You know when you lose in the group and you're like, oh, that's going to be terrible. And then the big team that you're going to... So us losing in the group should have meant that we played Bayern Munich. But us losing in the group meant that we were on to play Bayern Munich. Then Bayern Munich got beat, which meant we played Benfica. So we ended up getting so lucky. And then we've played like... Basically, we've avoided Paris Saint-Germain. We've avoided Bayern Munich. We've avoided Dortmund. We've avoided everyone. Everyone is on the other side of the group. So we now have to get to the final. And there's going to be, an emotional game tonight. Thiago Silva playing against us.
He was out. Did you watch the Inter Milan game? He was outstanding.
Yeah.
And he plays in this back three where he gets so much more protection. Yeah. And obviously they're fighting for the shirt. I think the Club World Cup has been a massive moment for American football, for South American football. So I get it from that perspective, probably even Saudi Arabian football. But he was outstanding in that game. He really was.
Do you think he'll ever catch on here? Do you think we will ever care about it, the way that it seems to be treated by South American clubs?
I hope so.
Do you think we will?
I love it.
The Club World Cup?
I want to be in it. I fucking love
it. I love it too. It's a fantastic tournament.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah. I want to love it as much. If Man United are in it, I'd love it more than the normal World Cup because I'd have something to go for. I'm passive in the World Cup, aren't I? I don't have a team unless India somehow get them. Which is unlikely. But I don't really have a team in World Cup. Like a Club World Cup, I'd buzz off.
I think there's been a lot of hate on social media. There's been a lot of hate for it on social media. I think from what I've seen with the fans, it's not been as bad as people have said it would be. I think it's been decent.
Mostly from fans that aren't involved.
Yeah, fans from Saudi Arabian clubs,
but also
Brazilian
I think
clubs.
the principle as well. I think what's annoyed people is the principle of it, like the pricing of the tickets.
And how Miami get in there. How
when you actually watch the game, I think they played at a very high level as well.
Yeah, the game...
Al Hilal shocked me how good they were against City. They were outstanding.
You lot have messed it up, you know. You know, because Al Hilal have beaten an English team, they're going to use that as some weird excuse to put Saudi teams in the Champions League. Trust me. You see how we have Australia and Eurovision? Watch. We're going to have Saudi Arabian teams in the UEFA Champions League.
Yeah.
It's coming.
That has been muted before.
I think that is...
But now they've got we beat Man City.
Yeah, no. Their problem is geography rather than football.
But they'd go, we'll play all our home games in Portugal, and they'd pay someone so much money that they'd go,
we want to use your stadium, Porto. They go, don't be ridiculous. How much? Okay, yeah, mate.
You can use it.
Yeah,
I think the biggest thing about the Club World Cup is the finances. I think every round you're hearing about the money that you make.
Chelsea
when you
have
win.
already earned more than Inter Milan earned from the Champions League. Inter Milan beaten finalists. Chelsea getting to a semi-final has meant that we've already earned more than the beaten finalists.
And if you won it, we're talking about £100 million.
And also, remember, it takes you, 5 weeks? Like, to win the Champions League takes you a season. You're earning Champions League money in 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Not what would otherwise be a 9 month.
To see the impact it has on your season.
Nobody knows.
Unknown at the moment.
This is it. And I really don't know. Like, what it could mean that we start like a house on fire.
So
it could mean we start well because we've had like a pre-season that is intense and
do you have pre-season fixtures lined?
Yeah.
Is it a normal pre-season schedule?
It's normal, but like we're not playing Kingstonian anymore. But it's normal.
Is that like a game you used to have every year?
Kingstonian is what we like. It's just like a team in Kingston that we used to play like all the time. It's like the way Arsenal played Barnet or whatever. But but no, like Jamaica, Jamaica. Like Arsenal would play Barnet or Chelsea would play Kingstonian. But no, we're playing. We've got like quite good, recognised teams.
That must be weird as well. Like, you guys got knocked out earlier than you maybe imagined. So now, how does that affect your preseason preparation? Players are going to go on holiday. Do you have to add an extra game to it? Do you have to
It's
take
a really
games off?
interesting
Like,
one.
it's weird, isn't it?
And Roger got a knock as well, so it's probably the best thing that he's just not involved at all now. There's a fresh start for him going into the Premier League.
We've got normal pre-seasons. AC Milan, Bayer Leverkusen, and amazingly, the club are now making them count to loyalty points. So effectively forcing people to go to them. It's bad, isn't it?
That's outstanding.
Are they at Stamford Bridge?
Crazy.
At Stamford Bridge, yeah.
It's still messed up.
It's not loyalty points, so it shouldn't count for loyalty
Yeah,
points.
you shouldn't.
should it?
Yeah. It's like having a Legends game now.
Yeah. It's basically forcing you
If
to
you
go.
got to the final and beat a PSG, let's just say you did.
Do they?
It's outstanding momentum for them.
Can Chelsea beat Real Madrid or PSG?
Yeah, in a final we could. In a final, anything can happen, can't it?
No, it can, but
In a final, I feel like Chelsea are always capable of achieving. I feel like we're always capable of doing something pretty magical. And there's players in the squad that are capable of doing the totally unpredictable. So yeah, of course we wouldn't be favourites playing Paris Saint-Germain, but we could beat them, and the club would love it. Obviously, the club would.
it's
Maresca,
huge, man.
what did he do for his
Winning the
team?
World Cup's
It
huge.
would be massive for CFC London, which is what we're now called.
All right, yeah.
Have you?
No.
Hey, I say that not as a joke. I know. Have you not seen the sort of rebranding that's happening at Chelsea?
No, I've noticed it. Yeah,
Nothing
I
is
like it.
nothing. What are you talking about?
Claim London as your own. Make you be the London club.
No,
Good, man.
Adam, this is so bad, mate.
Why?
Because it's
thought
obviously
you'd
the
love it.
erosion. It's the erosion of what the club are and what the club represent to try and
make you more.
sanitize the relationship between the area and the club, which means when they move the club, we're not
I
Chelsea
see
anymore.
Your perspective.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd hate it if Manchester
I thought
United
it's like
suddenly
called
stopped.
Manchester Red or something. You can't.
Yeah, it'd be
No,
horrible.
no. Manchester and Man City both make big things of we're from Manchester.
Yeah, we make big things of being from Chelsea. Kings
I
of
see.
the King's Road.
I thought
We're
you'd
not
like-
from London.
you'd be
We're
like
West Ham. West Ham are proud of being
London's
East London.
ass.
No, they're proud of being East London. You're proud of your part of London. London's too big to be.
Get your perspective, because then they can go, well,
Yeah.
Chelsea, London.
South of the river for you. That
Well,
could happen.
or worse.
Ealing Broadway.
Or,
I don't know which is worse.
Or just out. Or just out. You're called like the Blues, CFC Blues. And it will mean that the links between the club and the fans and the pitch owners won't exist.
But they can't sell the pitch, can they? But they could still.
No, they
move.
can. They can if they don't want to be called Chelsea.
Okay.
And the only way that they can be called Chelsea is with our consent.
No.
It's terrible what's going on, honestly.
So, who's winning? Who's going to be in the final?
Oh, Chelsea will be in a final. Surely we beat Fluminense.
Fluminense against Real Madrid.
I think it's Chelsea PSG. I think PSG win.
Come on, Fluminense.
Be interesting. And Thiago Silva, what a moment for him. Won the Champions League at Chelsea, and then
Yeah, he's part of the reason you're in this tournament.
yeah,
That's one of the things that kind of are detrimental to the tournament is like because it's every 4 years, right? Which kind of has to be. It's a World Cup. Like players that have earned their spot there and playing at different teams.
yeah.
Like
The teams, the team that ultimately plays in the tournament could have almost in fact, Chelsea are a good example of that. Like Mason Mount, Tammy Abraham, Timo Werner, like they're obviously not involved.
yeah.
So we got a chance of winning it.